Hey guys, those that are watching the live broadcast here on YouTube here, we are just opening up the bandwidth. So just bear 1 second as the bandwidth is loading and testing out here. It takes about 15 seconds for us to go live. For those just tuning in, this is westernjeff.com doing the live podcast here on Tuesdays at 10 p.m. We're about to go live here. Hello, this is Western Jeff. Thanks for watching. This is a great week, guys. I don't know about you, but I'm having fun here. You might be asking yourselves, for the regular users, you might be saying, hey, we're still in Temple. Why are we still in Temple? That's because I only have 6 games to go until we make a Master. Yeah, let's see that right there, Master. Let's go to Player. Dungeon. Oh, what am I doing? Nope, we gotta click on it. Temple. See all that? Victory, 6 more to go, 94. We might break it today. If we break it today, I'm going to be able to broadcast that live to all you guys. You guys get to be able to see Master of Temple here. So before I get started, we got to cover our bases here as good players do. We only have a few more seconds. For those that are tuning in, this is westernjeff.com and Western Jeff here. We're tuning in. We're playing Temple. Thanks for watching here. I'm a little sketchy on the start here because I'm doing so many different things. Get this, here we go. Here we go, guys. So this is westernjeff.com. We're live broadcasting here from 10 to 11 p.m. tonight. I'm doing my regular show here. There's quite a few differences tonight, and I'll be able to go through them. Look at this guy. Yeah, grab him, grab him, grab him, grab him, yeah. So you might be saying, Jeff, you're playing really bad here. That's because I am not at my normal location. I am traveling. Red orb is up. We gotta go grab that. Let's go grab the orb. All right, we got this orb here. So the interface that I'm using here, when I'm using my mouse, my Razer mouse, is actually not a good one. By what I mean by interface is where I'm resting the mouse on here. I'm just noticing that. Have you ever played on a bad surface before? Oh, it's so painful. It's not just painful, it hurts. That might be the best way to describe it. I'll kill this guy right here. Okay, we're going to wait for him to stop his block. He knows he dies instantly. There we go. We got that good kill. We're already in the lead. Uh-oh. It's from behind. See if we can drag him in. Nope, I won't be able to drag him in. So as I res here, I'm going to see if I can change the surface. I'm playing on a chair tonight, guys, which I do not recommend. I don't recommend for the life of me. Have you ever played on a chair? Oh, it's so painful. So we're doing things a little bit differently here because I am traveling at the moment. For those who are tuning in at on Twitch channel, we live stream also on westernjeff.com and Twitch, and the upload will be on later at our YouTube channel, which is J Western Jeff. We do have a player of the week tonight. It is Abysmal. Abysmal plays on Frostmourne. He is a great, and I do mean great, strategy caller. He's somebody that I've actually put on the website myself for a perfect temple win, and for doing the four base AB strat run. You can still see that in the general videos, I believe, on westernjeff.com. He's actually the one making all the strat calls. He is an excellent strat caller. He does his own groups, and I cannot say better things about him. He is somebody who I have almost not mentored, but I've watched closely, and I have very high regards for. All right, let's get into this game here. We're 6 wins away from the temple here, and we are doing piss poor, piss poor. And you know what it is? It's my fault. See if he. I'm hoping. Yeah, it's the red one. There we go. Now we grab this. It's a little hard to move around on this mouse. A little harder than normal. We're going to stay up here if we can. Looks like we have mid. So I'm going to jump down into mid and see if we can start widening our victory here. Silence him. Oh, he got me there. That's painful. Right now, everybody that's fully kept are on equal footing, so I'm used to having a little bit of edge because I keep up on the camp, and I'm usually in randoms a few pieces ahead, but now everybody's got their 660 full set going on, so it's wild and crazy fun here. Let's see here. We got 12 seconds, 11 seconds, 10 seconds. Oh, so let's talk about traveling. I do travel somewhat throughout the year, and I still like to play when I go travel. Usually when I'm traveling, I'm in a hotel or something of that nature, and I like to play on the desk, like in a Holiday Inn or something like on a regular desk. Um, on there, I think a lot of players like to get on while they're traveling because it's a relaxation. This game is a lot of fun, and for them to be able to have so much fun. There we go. It's up. Let's. Oh, there we go. We had that slow. We have two from the north. Oh my god, this is going to get bad. Grab it. Around the corner. Sink. Sink. There we go. Good job. Make him suffer for it. There we go. Excellent. This was a good play right here. We're holding 3 in the mid. Oh, no, we're holding 2 now. 1 is up. We're widening our lead. This looks to be a good win here. They can come back if they counter us well. So the game is not ending yet. So for those who were watching last week, I mentioned that we're going to be doing Gorge this week. Maybe we would see a little bit of Twin Peaks, but we would see Temple. I really want to get that 6 wins. So, move it. Still, I died by the dot. It was the dot that got me. How painful was that? Oh, I got a 25 res seconds here. Oh, painful, painful. So I was talking about people who travel and stuff. I think a lot of players, when they travel in, whether it's for business or to see family, or they're on vacation, or whatever the case may be, they still like to play WoW. And I've always wondered, how do players play WoW? Of course, they play in their hotels or at a friend's place or something like that. But you're out of your element usually. Usually, for me, for example, even though I have a laptop, I always play at the same place in my home, that all the time. And going to a new place or um, new place kind of throws you off a little bit. Kind of found that out, when you play. I'm being thrown off tonight by I'm on a chair tonight. I don't have a desk that I can put my mouse on, and the armrest isn't the most optimal. I want to silence him. Can I sting him? Oh, I got stunned for 4. He's gonna take that. I want to turn around, turn the corner again. Oh, great play by me. Make him commit. I made him commit. That's a good play there to make him commit into the. Let's see. We're 13. They got 600. Oh, this is a good game. We won this good game. So I'll be 5 away. I think the most hardest place that I've actually ever played on is a chair or something like that. I got my laptop in my lap. I have and I have the mouse on an armrest, and it is not optimal. I'm not playing my best, and that's just because the mouse doesn't move easily through the circle here. Okay, we're gonna kill John here. Come on. Come on, kill John. Yeah, we got John. Excellent. Now, I was the most with the ore possession, 6. Some players here on our team didn't pick them up. Even fewer players picked up on the Horde team. You got to really be picking those things up. Let's go. Let's re-queue back in. So I'm kind of fiddling here. I'm going to put, see if I can move the armrest. If I can get a better surface to work on. Because if I can get a better surface, I might be able to play better. That's a pro tip right there. Big pro tip. Your surface of your mouse really, really, really matters. So we're gonna go back here. Oh, we're almost fully loaded on the stuff here. On the honor points, we gotta go spend that. So in order to spend that, we're gonna queue us right back in first. I'm gonna mount. And before I do the next thing, which is to move over, I'm gonna see if I can grab a hard surface. A flat, smooth, hard surface. If you're hearing it, I got almost like a piece of wood from top of a basket now. So I'm doing this really weird motion thing. Oh, I got it to work. Isn't this fun? So I'm playing on the hard basket here. All right, let's go over to the Mage Tower because we're going to go over to Stormwind to the old tower. Maybe I'll show you this little trick to start grabbing some coin. I'm trying to remember. Those who know it, it's a way to spend your honor and get cash for it. So I'm hoping I can get it before the queue pop because then I'll have some. If I got it after the queue pop here, I'll have some extra honor that I would be unwilling to spend. So right now, we're loading into Ashran. Come on. We only got like 3 minutes for me to show you this, which is the average queue time for the temple tonight. And I can hear things breaking in the background. Isn't that bad? Okay. Let's move in and get this portal here. Oh, the loading screen here is so slow. People that are seeing the 5 frames, I'm seeing the same thing. There's the portal. Grab that portal. So I'm going to show you guys where you can spend your honor points for daggers, and then you can sell the daggers back for gold. I believe the daggers are like 13 gold, if I believe correctly. You get them in Old Stormwind from a vendor. I'm going to show you this vendor if possible before the queue pop. So right now we're 5 wins away from Temple. And I'm like, oh, come on. So right now we're like, oh yeah, we're 2 minutes 30 seconds and a 3 minute average queue. We gotta work at this here. Let's see if it can be done. Can it be done? Maybe. Come on. All right. We're going over. We're going over. We're going over. And now we're moving over to Old Stormwind, up to the vendor. And oh, there's the Q pop. We're gonna go ahead and take this Q pop. I'll show you the vendor afterwards. So I'll have some honor that I would get normally probably, but not able to spend since we're 4 points away from the cap, which is bad. Okay, here we go. What are we gonna do? Oh, we're gonna do a good thing. We always gotta eat our food. Always gotta eat our food. We'll take Blingtron today. Let's see, do we get anything good from Blingtron? Come on. Let's see here. All right, here. Okay, now we got a minute left here. Well, there's a lot of action in the background. More so than normal. Let's see who we're. Ooh, we might have an edge here if we got if they just have one healer. Looks like we have one healer too. Let's see what's going to go on. Hopefully my play now is a little better. I grabbed this board, this flat wood board that was next to me, and now I get to play a little bit better, hopefully. So traveling is always, I think it's a pain for some people in playing because you have to deal with like the Wi-Fi in hotels or at your friend's place, and that's not always ideal because you usually always need a secure connection or a connection that's strong enough with enough bandwidth and enough speed in order to normally play with other people. I would never really advocate doing like RBGs or arenas when you're traveling because you don't know what's happening. I mean, your signal can be dropped. You can have piss poor speeds. Anything can really happen. So let's get here. We're going to try to take this left blue one. Turn around. This guy wants it first. He'll probably grab it. Yeah, he grabbed it before I was even able to click on it. We'll see how smart he is. Most of their team is ignoring me, of course. Great. Come on. Now I'm being targeted here. I'm actually going to try to deter it. I'm going to actually try to pour it out here. Ooh. That mage, whoever that mage is, hopefully he's not on our team, was going down. Oh, they have 3 now. Oh, this is bad. I was hoping we might have an edge in this game here. Because winning 5 in a row might be a new record. They're grabbing flags. We're not grabbing flags. That's very clear. That's bad news. Very bad news for us. It's done for 4. Oh, he is whooping my butt. So one of the guys that whisper me that's in my group is I gotta now whisper. Let's see here. All right. Now we have 2. They have 1. Their 1 is in the corner. Let's see if we can dominate the Middle. We dominate the middle good. That orange one's up. I'm going to try to go grab it. Kill this motherfucker. Yeah, I swear. He's down. He's gonna. Oh, this is. Yeah, that was bad play right there. I should have grabbed it. The other one is up now. Second it goes down, I'm grabbing it. Get out of there. I'm going to the mid. He's trying to pull me back. Good. I had some great players there assisting me. So we have two. They have one. Some of the guys here need some help. I can see that. So right now I am trying to kill this warrior on him. Good, warrior's down. Let's turn our attention to Lucario. He's down, good. Let's turn our attention to the mage. He's the one that's pissing me off. He might grab a kill off of me. Oh, Jesus, that was close. This is the healer. Bring the healer down. If you can. Healer flashed. Let's get on this warrior. Warrior. Oh, come on. Warrior's down. I'm getting pretty big and very difficult to heal now. They have two, we have two. We're controlling mid. Your damage output only increases by like 100%, but your damage taken and the healing, more healing that takes to heal you, keeps reducing all the way up. I'll show you that. Yeah, so damage taken is 210. Received damage done is only at 70. It only goes up to like 100 or something, but your damage output will be huge, and continue to be huge, and keep growing. Not damage output, but damage received. Watch this. So I'm gonna go down here. He's trying to nail me. There's nothing I can do there. It's kind of like the buff that slows you down and makes you more susceptible in Warsong Gulch and Twin Peaks, except I don't think it slows you down, but I do believe it does. I don't have any concrete evidence for it. It's not as noticeable as other other games here. We got. Let's see if I can grab. This is yeah. He's gonna try to attack me here. He immuned himself. I'm gonna have to fight him. He's trying to prevent me from getting the. You never want to fight somebody like this. This is bad play. That you don't do your team any good, and it rarely results in a victory for yourself. I was able to escape that, but not by much. Oh, he's back. Another one. How many DKs are there in this group? There's three DKs, and they're just going balls to the wall to me. So I actually want to pull them out. Yeah. Keep them out of the arena. We want to keep winning here. So we're winning now. 1 DK, 2 DK, 3 DK. I bet you on their team they're saying, "Oh, get that son of a bitch Hunter. We gotta go get him." Come on. So we're winning now. We got twice as many points. We got 3 of the flags. That's good. Flags, orbs. I should be calling them orbs because they're not flags. Well, they are kind of like, they act as flags. Well, they don't actually because you can't drop them. So we should call them orbs because they are something that's actually different from flags. Look at this idiot right here. I don't know what he's doing. I think he was trying to wait it out. Whatever it is, it's one of the DKs that tried to peeve me off. See if I can. I'm not gonna win it. Actually, I want him to get sucked. Oh, he's good. He didn't follow. That is a pro tip. DKs don't follow, they pull. We have all 4 flags. This looks to be game over now for this one. This series here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, this is bad. This is horrible play for them. I don't ever advocate really um, fighting from your starting entrance, which is what I call that these middle ones, because it leads to badness. Now us 4, these guys 4, might get attacked and get zoomed on. So instead of playing alone, play with your team. There we go. There's the win. Oh, see how bad I did? I only picked up 1 orb. That's really bad. So we're going to queue in real quick, but we have some time. I'm going to show you guys, before we were in that last battleground, I was showing you guys how to spend some honor to get some gold for it. So we'll go back to that here. So we're in Stormwind. As soon as the loading screen pops up, we're going to queue again right quick because we don't want to waste time, do we? I don't want to waste your time. There we go. All right. All right. All right. I'm going to dismount. Good. Now I'm going to run in here. And it's this guy to the left, the weapons. Weapon Master. You want to select all. And now you're going to go. I'm hoping I can remember. I don't know, we went too far. It's this one. It's the Brutal Gladiator's Mutilator, I believe. There's the Shank and the Shiv, but I believe it's the Mutilator. And you just want to load up your bags. My bags are full of different crap that nobody ever needs. Come on. 2, 3. And I'll really load up. I think my bags are like a 28 bag or 30 bag or something like that. But it's going to take a full bag and a half. So that takes maybe about 30 seconds. Now, once you buy these, you got to wait 2 hours because if you vendor them back within those 2 hours, you just get your honor back, and you don't want to do that. You want to get gold, and you get like 13 gold per shiv. So I think it's 6 or 7. I don't know what's what's 4,000 divided? It's 40, so you get like 40 of the shivs. 40 times 13. I can't do math. I don't know, it's like 500 gold. It's roughly somewhere. Whatever 40 times 13 gold is. Well, that's 520, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm doing math in my head. That's bad because I know somebody's going to call me out on the comment section and say, Jeff, that's not the right amount. I know what, you're going to do that. Come on. Click. Click. Clicky, clicky, clicky. We're still. See, this takes a few moments, but it's worth every gold. It's worth the gold. Especially when you can't spend it on anything else useful. Now, I'm sure there's another way that has more gold. But this is the old method, especially back in the end of Panda Land. This was the thing to do, was to come to this guy. I don't see anybody else around him, which kind of makes me nervous. There might be another vendor that does more gold for less honor points. You have to weigh the how many honor points per piece of gold does it do in order to find out. And I think sometimes you got to experiment a little bit. I'd love to know if there's a new vendor out that will give more gold for the equal or less honor points, because that's another way to spend your gold. So, for example, now I'm just running around stupidly. So, for example, I'm looking at it. It's the Brutal Gladiator's Mutilator, and you gotta wait 2 hours. See that right there? All right. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go Earth back to our garrison. Oh yes. Now we're coming up on our half-hour mark, guys. For those who have been tuning in a little bit late, this is Western Jeff. We're live on Tuesdays from 10 to 11 p.m. Central Standard Time. Here, those who are on the Twitch channel, you can go to westernjeff.com, and we have some great uplinks and some great stuff. News updates here. We have the Twitter. I have Twitter now for Western Jeff. I'll bring it up here. It's Western Jeff at Western Jeff PvP. And I already have a few followers, which is awesome. I would love to get more followers. I think that would be great. If you follow me, I will follow you. That is the deal. What else is going on here? Other news. So I've talked a little bit about the temple thing that's coming out and stuff like that. I haven't been able to do that. Of course, I'm traveling. I don't know if I want to keep talking about it and keep saying what's going to come out in the future, because it's been week after week, but it's still coming. It just takes a long time to get all that stuff, and I mentioned that before. I'm getting my YouTube is starting to look a little bit better now, with more broadcasts. I have from last week. We had a great temple win. It was about when the odds are stacked against you. We were down the healers. We should have lost the game. I think on paper, because the odds were stacked against us, but the players who were on the team played so well. I mean, we won. And at first, I was really pessimistic, and I think it's really a great show. The video was on keeping a positive outlook. I put it actually. I made a clip of that actual from the broadcast, and put it on the homepage of westernjeff.com. So when you go to the news and updates page, you'll see that that play. And at first, you'll hear me be more pessimistic, and then all of a sudden, we start winning. And that's why I play the game, because it's always interesting. It's always fun. It's always dynamic. The game is dynamical, and it doesn't have to be where we always lose. So that was really kind of a highlight reel right there. I talked about it kind of going as the all-time down as some of my favorites, and I think it is one of my favorites right now on recorded videos that I have. Just running up and down these stairs very stupidly. So the next topic that I want to bring about is I want to give a name to this podcast. And I thought about the different ways to do it. My first instinct was to have a poll for you guys and let you guys choose. I'd probably make a pre-selected list of something and let you choose. I'm not going to do that. I'm not stupid enough to do that. And here's why I'm not going to do it. First of all, you will choose the most corny, horrible name. I know you guys are out there, you're watching this, and you're like, we're gonna sink him. I want to come up with a name, and you guys will come up with something like Tuesday, the idiot on Tuesday, or don't follow him Tuesday, or something like that, or for those who are savvy with the computers, you'll tank the poll to something that's ridiculous, or a user submitted one that's ridiculous. You'll go, and I saw this actually I was surprised to see it. It was on Walking Dead. The Walking Dead show is a zombie show on AMC, but they have a kind of a fan-based show afterwards called The Talking Dead. And it's really a really great interactive show. It's really a lot of fun to watch it because it's interactive. You get to meet cast, you get to participate in polls, you get to challenge yourself, and fans get to to interact a little bit with the cast and really reminisce and theory craft even, and you get to hear some new interesting stuff, and you get to hear from the characters themselves. Well, when they did the polls, if you ever watch carefully, especially in this last season, whenever they brought up the leaderboards for the polls, it was always kind of the same names but different numbers behind them. It'd be like Western Jeff 1000, Western Jeff 1001, Western Jeff 1002, Western Jeff 1003, and it would just be these huge. It would go for thousands of numbers, and it's somebody using a program to tank the polling and stuff. And I know there's smart people that are watching this broadcast. I'm just running around. I don't want to run around. So there's smart people that are watching this broadcast. So I'm not going to do that. Instead, I will come up with a name, or what I would like more for you guys to do is on the homepage, you can send me a private email. All you guys got to do is send me a private email with maybe the name of the broadcast that you want to call this broadcast. And if I like it, I'll actually put you as the player of the week. So if you want to get a chance to name this broadcast that I do from Tuesdays from 10 to 11 p.m., on the homepage of westernjeff.com, there's a section that says send me a private message. You just put in your email address, and then you can say the broadcast name should be blank or this or that. And I'll announce maybe a winner if somebody chooses. Now everybody's going to be on the homepage like bah, 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 or whatever. But if you do get selected, I'm actually going to promote you as a character. So I want to give it a selection. Now it's going to be a good selection for me to select it. Um, so it can't be something that's really bad. But if it's something that's clever or that's really really great, um, something that's really good, I will promote you on the website. And if you have a character, I'm assuming you'll have a character. I'll email you back and ask if you have a character name and your realm, and you'll become not only probably the player of the week, but I'll talk very highly about you and maybe some of the past great things that you are, and you might even get picked up in some high-end guilds, because I do know a few high-end guilds that do follow this broadcast. So there's an incentive for those who want to name this broadcast. You can do it. All you got to do is go to westernjeff.com. On the homepage there's a section that says send me a private message. Put your email in the email box, and then put the name of the broadcast, what you want the title of the actual broadcast. For example, people have like Dan Savage Show and stuff like that, and the Howard Stern Show. It doesn't have to be the Western Jeff Show, but something that's clever. The title of all these broadcasts. What are we going to call this? And I will actually change that and give you credit for that in a big way. So there's a huge incentive for that. I would love to promote people. I really do. Talking about promoting people, for those who I'm still running in the background. Just here, I'm going to type the word sit. I can't even type that. Okay. S-I-T, as in sit. Now sit down, Western Jeff. There we go, instead of running around. For those who are tuning in here, we have the player of the week. It's a bit abysmal. He is a player from Frostmourne. He is a great target caller. He is somebody who I have followed. He has a lot of great skill. I actually have 2 videos of him that I've actually put on the website. It's the Perfect Temple Win and the 4v1 AB strat. He is a great person. He's got great ability to anticipate counters, to have situational awareness, to assign players the roles, and to juggle those players around. And he does it all while playing his character and maintaining the leaderboards on damage and target calling. He does it all. He is somebody who I highly respect in the RBG community. And I will update the website after this broadcast to reflect him. And he is a great player, somebody who I am real ID friends with and I enjoy following. So let's continue to play World of Warcraft. So we got 2 wins now. We're only three wins away This is now a 12-minute queue. We're going to leave this queue, go back into temple again. Now, I talked about, maybe it wasn't the last broadcast, it was the previous one, that we were like 15 minutes or something, and I said whenever it's three times longer, we'll requeue. I think that's a good method here. So I'm requeued, and so we get 2 wins. We're 3 wins away right now from the Master of Temple. So for those who were hoping to see some Gorge action tonight or Twin Peaks, it won't be this week. I'm so sorry because we're so close to that Master. And to see that for you guys and show you the achievement pop is very cool, especially when it's done in real time. I have a horrible habit here, and it is that whenever I'm chatting or doing something else with my character, I'm running around in circles. This habit started in Lynch King and Dalaran. I would run around in circles in the city, like my chicken with the head cut off, or you know, I've never learned to actually sit like other players when you go to the major cities or something. They're sitting there not moving. I'm always on the move. And I don't know how I started picking up that habit, but I just got to put my hands away from the keyboard. And when I do that, he stops moving. So I need to really learn that patience skill here. Oh yeah, we got to get another Coke here because talking for 40 minutes now straight is harsh. I mean, really harsh on the throat. Oh yeah, good Coke. Let's see here. 20 minutes, 22 minutes in. Let's see here. How far are we? Okay. We're only 2 minutes out of the 3 minute waiting. What am I doing again? Look at that. I was moving him and there was no need. I'm going to show you guys on the achievement list here. Oh, I'm 4 wins away. I'm sorry, guys. 4 wins away. So I'm sure we're not going to see Gorge or probably the Temple win. But we're going to still play some Temple here because it's a lot of fun. I've enjoyed playing Temple and getting all these achievements here over some other maps, and I think the reason why is that it's more dynamic. It changes the tempo and the pace and who's in control of the map changes a lot faster than, for example, Warsong. In Warsong Gulch, if somebody gets 1 win above, I mean, it really changes if they get 1 point above the other team. It changes the tempo and the dynamic of the game so much so. But in Warsong, it changes. You know, it's slower. It kind of sets it in stone. But in Temple, it's dynamic. Even if one team at the beginning had 3 flags, all of a sudden they're down to no flags, and you have all 4 flags. It's really a map that is really dynamic and something that I've really kind of enjoyed from Blizzard. I think they did a big win on that, and I would love to see another map in the future that is kind of a King of the Ring type of map where it's very dynamic in that sense. I don't want to see another Twin Peaks. God, no, I don't want to see a Twin Peaks. Um, I like the cart Silver Shard Mines. I think that's the movable nodes. I think that adds a good twist on AB and Eye of the Storm. It gives enough of a good twist too. But I would love to see something that's very dynamic. But something that's also that can't be predicted. And I think it's really hard on the Blizzard players to do that. Not the Blizzard players, but the Blizzard programmers and the designers, the game designers. They have to come up with a concept idea for a battleground that's always usually equal, but can be dynamic and things like that. That's something that's very difficult. So I think they really made a home run with Temple. Whereas in like Strand of the Ancients, that's a far older one, and that is not a dynamic game. In fact, I haven't played Strand probably only like 3 times this whole, um, not just even the season, but this expansion for Warlords, and that's because it's not um, a dynamic one. And I'm so happy though that I got my Master of Strand of the Ancients um, before Warlords, and I got that out of the way during a time in which there wasn't a lot of kind of involvement in it, and I could grind it out. So that is a big thing. But I do want to go to Gorge next for you guys. Twin Peaks, I've talked a little bit about it, but I don't think I'm going to be able to really advance that hard. I already have the 100 wins, but to do Cloud 9 um, and Fire Walk with me will be more difficult. I think I'm going to have to do an organizing group, and I'd love to do it with you guys, my viewers, and we could all do Cloud 9 together. Yeah, I could do Twin Peaks Mountaineer very easy. Let's just grab the Berserker buffs, but and the speed buff at the same time. But that's not a difficult thing to do. That's just something you have to sit down and do it. But Gorge is the next one because that's the next map that I can progress. You can see me progress, and we can talk about strategies. I still have lots of wins I need to pop out of here. Now there's one or two that I might not get right away. It's the 16-0. We can assault mines. We can capture mine carts. You better believe I'll be doing that. All-Star. Is Perfection in here? Oh, that's good. They don't have Deepwind Gorge Perfection in for the Master. I'm looking to make sure. Yeah, they don't. That is very cool because those perfection games like AB is very hard to get. I'm still trying to strategize and think about how I want to approach some of these harder achievements to get. That usually you need a lot of coordination, like the AB perfection. That's a very tough one to do. And it's even more rare in randoms. So what's going on here? Now we're at the 7-minute mark. Oh, I don't like you guys waiting. 2 weeks ago in the live broadcast, we waited like 20 minutes, and I was like, this is painful for you guys. So the other thing that I've been able to break the spell on is arriving late. I was 2 minutes ahead of time tonight that I normally am. That's really cool. That is really cool. I'm able to come on online on time now. I've been able to start the programs and all the recording programs and stuff before 10 o'clock because the first few weeks I had a horrible habit of logging like 5 minutes before. Now I'm doing it 25 minutes before, making sure all the programs are up to date so I can actually run them and things like that. Now with the Twitter, I want to mention again here before we, because we're in the last. I froze. What is this? We're still live and I'm frozen. All right. I'm going to pause this live broadcast here for you guys. And after I log in, I will show it to you guys again. Okay, guys, for those who, after that pause there, ooh, you guys are seeing the recording, you're seeing the me log in again. We're not live just yet here. Averaging 45. Averaging 45. All right, we're back in. Guys, we're back live here. Sorry about that. I actually DC'd in the game while sitting in the garrison. I'm still queued into temple. Oh my! But for those who were there, I wanted to freeze the game temporarily and stuff to keep a little bit of privacy on the login information that I use. But we're back. We're back and playing now. Let's play World of Warcraft. We got our last 10 minutes down. Now, if it goes to the 12-minute mark, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to do my last random. I'm going to do a random BG instead. So we're going to wait here to see if we get one more Q pop in the 2 minutes while we're chatting here. And I'll go back, guys. For those who follow me on Twitter, I have an incentive again. I will follow you, so you get to add a follower if you follow me. It's kind of the unwritten rule a little bit in Twitter. If you follow someone, they follow you. I will follow that rule. So if you want followers, follow me. And I always have great things to add. I don't spam you with anything that's really piss poor. I talk about new videos and the broadcast and things like that. So there's no spam that's going to come from me. I don't pressure people into buying something or seeing advertisements. That's not my style. Oh, we got the Q pop, so we're going to do one more temple. Got 10 minutes to go here on our live broadcast. Ah, let's see here. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. We're going to reapply. No, we don't have to, but we're going to reapply that frozen ammo. It had 13 minutes left, but you never know. And of course, we're going to eat. This is from the raid bag, from those who have watched the raid bag video. All right. Yeah, you should always have a raid bag. I haven't talked about the raid bag in a long time. Maybe I'll briefly touch on it again. I like my raid bag. A raid bag is a bag that's specifically held for consumables and items that you need while raiding. I've customized I've changed the concept from a raid bag to a PvP bag where it's consumables that I use. For example, I use the pots for agility pots. I use the food for versatility, and I have the agility flasks, and I have my battle standard. I have actually some bandages. I have some potions that I like to use. The run speed, especially for flag carrying and maps. And then I also tossed in my Hearthstones. My stones here. So for those who like to I think the raid bag is an excellent way to organize and keep track of things. And when things change, for example, you get a new piece of gear, you can easily customize it because you're going to have the enchant already in the bag. You just have to apply the gems already there. If you have to sock it, you're going to have the socket ready to go. Um, it's something where you don't have to hearth back, in the middle of a raid or something, or in between RBG games. You have to, go back to the vendor. You have to buy the thing. You have to spam for an enchant or something from somebody. You have it all ready to go. I think that's a pro tip, is that having that what's called the raid bag. And I've seen the raid bag before from some other people, and I've just customized it for PvP purposes. So it's all my consumables plus items for enchanting and things of that nature. And what would come up for me for? Okay, we're gonna go and grab. Now we have a lot of off healers. 3 priests. We don't have any healers on our team. Oh my god, this druid's already on me. Oh, that's piss poor. My entire team ran away there to the right while their team went to the left, while a few players went to the left. Now they only have 2, so we killed the other guy, which is good news. Looks like we're going down in a big way right now. And that's because we don't have healers, it looks like. They have 1 healer, but they have 2 off heals, it looks like easy. They have 2 rogues. And they have that very aggressive druid. That druid. The other thing here, guys, that I'm going to encourage you here, that if you send me your battle tag through my homepage and my private message, I will add you if you guys want to follow and stuff, because I'm always looking for new and great players to promote, and I think it's a great way. Now, battle tags are always, um, I might not always add somebody's. I don't know. Is there a limit to how many you can add? I was under, I think, a false impression that it was like 100 or something like that. What you do here is you remove his buffs. If you remove his buffs, he's no longer strong. See this? Oh, see it, but I got wrecked right there. So they got 2, we have 2. This might be a game. Oh, they're up by 100, a little more than 150 points, I think. Orange just went up. I'm going to grab orange. I'm going to stay out of the mid. I'm going to stay on the north side. In fact, I'm going to sit on this corner here. on this other corner. Uh-oh, they have 3. Desirut's coming around. What we're going to do is actually run around in circles. Run around in circles. Oh, make him commit. Yeah, it's always whenever you're in trouble like this, I've learned the tactic of making them commit to the into the pit is the best way to go. Um, and making them commit means, for example, they're melee or ranged. You want them to get in the pit with you, especially if you're going to die, and that will give your team a little bit slightly higher advantage and give them a little bit more disadvantage because they're in the pit and you have to run around the pit. Now we're getting clocked in a big way. I'm going to ignore that rogue because that rogue, yeah, can run around like an idiot for a long time. There's not much we can do about it. See, we don't have any. He's just clocking me right now. Yeah, that's. So their opposing team is taking way more flags than we are, and that's why we're losing. See, they got two of the flags, 3 of the flags. We're not taking the flags, and we got half the team alive. And, you need to always be taking the flags. So this is good as an ending game and an ending game that you probably won't see on the live broadcast for Temple for a long time. Is that maybe I should give some final pointers. It's always take flags, make them commit, always work together in groups. That healer. Um, you can always use tactics such as making them committed to the pit and whatnot. But being aware of not only your surroundings, but where the other players are at. And when you find yourself behind, group up and then counter. And make sure you assign flag carriers. That's really the game. That's some of the maybe some ending free tips that I have. Of course, I'm going to have a video out, a premium video, how to on Temple here. I have more than probably 20 hours of footage and probably almost 100 plus games on Temple for RBGs and randoms. And I'm going to talk about the strategies, the tactics, what's called orb theory, which is based on what's called game theory, which is the maximization of points versus risk. And so I'll be able to give you guys some insights on and maybe a different outlook. And I'm going to have that online soon, and I'll be able to. You could buy it on, you rent it on the YouTube channel. It's for a very small amount. And I think for RBG groups that want to watch it, I think it'll be a great blessing for them. As we lose this, I'm saying that as we lose the battleground, of course, that really adds the credibility along a little bit, you know. But as somebody who's gone to and gotten the Master of Temple and seen the battlegrounds and actually has strategized on the different counters and the different strategies and how to maximize your points while minimizing the enemy's points, um, and all kinds of great little tips, not only just tactics but also um, how to do counters easily in this map when you're in RBGs. It's a great thing. It's a beautiful thing. So maybe I want to end tonight here a little bit on some other notes here. So I have the RBG team here with Spared No Expense. Spared No Expense is going to have their website up, and I'm going to promote that website a little bit for my not only my viewers. We are looking for players for RBGs. That's a big thing here. All players of all classes, all play styles. It'll be fairly easy. We're going to have, more than likely, we're going to have an easy application page where you just kind of select your character, and we're going to show our times and our history and what we do and what we expect. And also, you talk just a little bit briefly about yourself, so we have a little bit more fun, more understanding about who you are as a player. I would really advocate for you guys, especially those who want to do RBGs, to join Spared No Expense. We're on the Kel'Thuzad realm. And we're going to have the website up early. Again, I'm still doing the Temple series, and I need to finish and maybe even update the Node Defense, and I'll go into the Stealth series classes. But for now, I'm going to have to leave that with the great thing here. We're doing RBGs Friday night at 8 p.m. Whisper somebody in spared no expense on the Alliance site Kel'Thuzad. Um, Next broadcast again is scheduled for next Tuesday at 10 p.m. at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. I look forward to seeing all you guys there. I look forward to more Twitter followers and for people to be sending me private messages on what we're going to name this broadcast. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, again, congrats to Abyssal for being Player of the Week. This is Western Jeff. I am signing out.